have been here all day.
So let's go to, oh, I don't want that. I want to go with that. Go start. See what that does. Yeah, Lorna called in today, and unbeknownst to me, I don't know, about 9:30, she says, we need to do our Christmas shopping today. I'm like, you got to work it too. She goes, oh, I called in. Oh, good. Thanks for conferring with me on that.
Well, it could have gone either way. I mean, it's right next to a day off. So.
Yeah. Now, why is this playing down there in this stupid little... This computer's all messed up.
You can call in sick and they look at it sideways, you know, for holidays or something.
As long as you work the day before and the day after a holiday, you will always get your holiday pay. But her place, everybody calls in and... this is so stupid. My computer's like going nuts over here.
You could be sick and they look at you like, okay, you get away with it this time.
Yeah, no, they've actually told her when she's sick, you come to work and we'll decide if you need to go home or not. And I'm like, okay, let's just say I do have a highly contagious disease and you want me to come to work and you're going to determine if I need to be at work or not. Oh wait, I've already infected 13 people while you stand here looking stupid. Yeah.
Well, there's a guy in the operations, not in the software, but the case management system, you know, he point blank said, my holidays for me, my sick time, I need to take off for work. I'll take my sick days on another time. Talk about stupid.
So now we are live on YouTube, I think. Let me double check. Oh, no, yep, we are live on YouTube. I'm going to close this. So how long did we Zoom for last night? Did we really Zoom for about 3 hours?
Robert had to go and disconnected between me and I. Oh, by the way, I don't know if you know this. Inactivity, it will time you out after 40 minutes of it.
Shouldn't. It's on the license.
It did.
Last night it probably did. It shouldn't tonight, but you know what? I'm going to set a timer. If it does, then I did something wrong in the settings, and oh, that's going to be... oh, I got a video notification from the VA today. Good thing I just now found that. Oops.
That's what the message said.
I'm about 9 hours late. I guess at 1 o'clock they wanted to do a video conference with me. Oh well. Guess that's why we should call.
40 minutes wasn't like the test. It didn't get any input for 40 minutes. So,
But it kicked you out?
Well, it ended. That was the last one. Robert had to go because of work. And I was elsewhere, and I just sat down here and I was at the screen. It says, you know, timed out meeting has been ended due to inactivity for 40 minutes.
Yeah, Robert, you're right. They can't decline you as sick leave. In most places, it's you can get 2 days, and if you are out the third day, they do want a doctor's note. But Lauren and I used to work at the same place, and I experienced it as well, where I shouldn't have been at work, but their idiotic policy was, you come in and we'll tell you if we think you're sick enough to go home. Hey, Tony Wallow, good to see you in chat room. And I told him, sure, I'll come in. And in the 15 minutes it's going to take you to determine should I be there or not, I'm going to infect 10 to 15 people. No problem.
And I'll get paid for 4 hours.
Yep. Good to see Tony in the chat room. Hope your day is going well, or your day went well. Or if you're a night person like we seem to be, your night ahead of you goes well. Oh, what a day. Had to drive up to Champaign. Went to Target and AT&T and Walmart, and I'm trying to remember a Filipino store, which I was actually alright going there. I kind of like the guy that runs it. He's got a good head on his shoulders. And then Tim and I had set a preset arrangement to get together today. He was going to teach me a little bit about Cody, the app, and I put it on my other computer and it works just fine. And now I've got to do some fine tuning on it. We were doing it through Zoom, and he was just blown away that A, it loaded as quickly as it did, and B, it worked as good as it did. So, and I was too, honestly. BH Ringer wants to join us in the chat. He's in the waiting room, so yeah, that does show up on the YouTube, so I'm going to let him in. Doug and I are going to get together, and he's going to help me fine-tune the Zoom settings. I don't think it's going to be live, though. I think it's going to be one of his recorded to be edited to go on a Premiere or something like that. When I wrote him back about it, I said, yeah, absolutely, I'll do that. And let me know the date and the time. He hadn't gotten back to me. So there's just little things I want to get set up that I don't understand. Struggle enough getting the, well, that was cute. Struggle enough just getting the password set where it won't change now. He'll probably do the Zoom thing with me, and he'll probably do the log me in 4, 5, 10, whatever it is, and he'll go through the settings. As far as when, I don't know when. He permanently muted me on what?
Last screen, so you're done.
No, I don't think so. But you know what? That gives me an idea. I mean, as long as you can unmute someone you've permanently muted, you might. Alex, where you at? I need a test subject, buddy. So get someone to volunteer, either him or Gary, on that. I'm sure you can. I did learn you cannot permanently remove someone from YouTube. What you can do is you can prevent them from commenting in chat, and you can prevent them from commenting in comments, but you cannot stop them from viewing your stream or your channel. So my first thought on that is, okay, I'm going to pick on Robert because he can't answer us, he's at work, but I'm going to go in there and I'm going to make it to where he can't comment in chat and he can't comment on the comments. So Robert makes another account, or another channel, so he can chat, and he starts commenting in there. What good does that do? I mean, I guess you'd do the same thing if you permanently knocked him off too. Eventually they'd figure that out. So
Always going in there talking to boys. You got to be pretty dopey if you don't catch on to it.
yeah, who remembered the other day somebody mentioned merchandise? Do you remember who that was?
You?
Yeah, someone mentioned I should look into doing merchandise, and I actually said, and I still feel this way, no. I'm trying to remember who it was that did that, because I entertained for... Oh, was it? Okay. Well, for a whopping probably 3 to 5 minutes, I was thinking, I could maybe... Nope, not going to do that. So, I'm still not looking into it. Well, we have two local television t-shirt companies here, and they'll produce anything you want. You just have to take in a picture or text or whatever, and then however it's done, put it on a t-shirt. You have to have a minimum of 6 shirts. The one that I did was I took all 4 grandchildren and I did it in different sizes so that, goofy thing for the family. And they're not that bad in price. BH Ringer, good to see you.
Good to be here.
Can't have no more of these sleeping in days. So how's your weather tonight? Cold?
No, actually it warmed up quite a bit, but it's still kind of rainy.
We were cold all day. It was 29 degrees at one point in time. The wind was coming out of the due north at about 30 miles an hour, and oh my gosh, it was cold. I mean, if I get cold, it's cold. So.
How did it go at Walmart?
Not bad.
Did you go in one of the color drive stands in that Walmart? with us?
No, we were not anywhere near that Walmart, but it's funny you should mention motorized thing because, and this might be a discussion for after we stop the Zoom. I can hear it echoing from somewhere, but I don't see nobody's. Only mine was yellow. Huh. Anyway, just remind me of what you just said after we in the streaming part, and I'll tell you something. What did happen, which was positive at Walmart, was we were walking in, and this guy was literally hobbling toward me with a cane, had a Vietnam vet hat on, and I've got my Army hat on, and we both extended our arms about the same time, and, you know, thank you for your service, brother, thank you for your service, brother, and then I asked him how he was doing. He goes, you know, good as I can, how you doing? I'm like, I pretty much am doing all right. That man had walked the entire length of Walmart with his cane to get one of the riding carts for his wife. Now it sucks that a Walmart employee couldn't have done that for him, and he probably needed one himself, truth be known. But I'm like, man, you know, he's got a horrible walk as it is, and the cane, and he went down and got it. I mean, I was just impressed. I really was. And then we ran into him 3 more times in shopping in Walmart. It's pretty funny. So, but it went all right. Yeah, it's a pretty nice Walmart up there. Way better than anything we've got down here. They actually had things on the shelf, and believe it or not, Target is cheaper for a 65-inch television, VZO, than Walmart was. Walmart's more expensive. I found that to be really, really interesting. I hear a noise in the background. What am I hearing?
Sounds like a fan with the noise.
I got my fan running, but I don't know. I'll turn the fan off. Okay, the fan is off.
That was it.
Yeah, better now.
Yeah, I'm not hearing it now. Oh, there was a noise right there. Oh, was my fan? Yeah, that one's up there running, but that's not gonna make noise. Sounds like somebody tapping on something. Nope, it's good. I'm not gonna lose sleep over it. So it's been a long day, and then we're shopping in Target, and our neighbor calls, and she was letting me know that somehow the chickens had gotten out of their chicken coop. And I'm like, well, we're in Champaign, and there's not a lot I can do. And she's like, I don't really think I can go catch them. I was like, she's 83. I was like, don't worry about them chickens. If they got out, trust me, they'll go back in at dusk or dark. You don't have to worry about it. And sure enough, we get home about 5:30. It's pitch dark outside. I grab my flashlight. I go out there. I count chickens, and I got all 16 of them, and every one of them was in their coop, or every one of them were in the coop. So, and there was the gate had blown inward, and there was just enough room for them chickens to get out. Beats me. We found sugar-free coffee creamer today, and it's not half bad. Kind of beats that black stuff. Overall, it's a pretty good day.
You ever use coconut milk?
I have not. I can look into it. I've got to look at the sugar content and the carb content and see what those are like. I was using heavy whipping cream for a long time, but it's got oh gosh, why did I stop using that? It doesn't have any carbs and it doesn't have any sugar, which is really odd. But it's got calories, and they were like, no, that's if you're drinking that much coffee, and that's just too many calories. So I've been on about a 7-week black coffee kick where I haven't had any coffee creamer at all until tonight, and this is some sugar-free stuff, and maybe I just miss creamer and it's that good. It's probably horrible, but we'll see. I'll give it a chance. Tooth's acting up again. I'm not sure why. I may have to. I mean, we were actually at a dentist office next to AT&T, and I got some young snot-nosed kid that apparently had problems hearing, and we weren't there very long. So I think tomorrow I'm going to look into T-Mobile.
The cold, you really know the cold.
Is that what it is?
It's usually all the time.
Well, it could be. It could be.
The heater in the car makes the air very dry, I find.
Yeah, our next car we buy is going to have dual heating and air conditioning controls, so she can set hers to 112 degrees, and I can have mine at a comfortable 42 degrees, and supposedly it won't filter over into the other person's space, which I don't know.
You can get one of those COVID dividers so you can have each to their own.
Yeah. Yeah. I was reading a while ago. I'm just going to Tony, I'm going to block the view a moment. You can still hear us talking. But I was reading a while ago. I can't remember where I was reading this at. It wasn't on YouTube, that's for sure. It was on. They were talking about another strain of COVID, and that it's projected to be worse than anything that's been happening so far. So again, I don't know what everyone's personal beliefs on it are. I know people that have gotten it, my son and my brother and my niece. It's just kind of odd that all these different variants aren't accomplishing what I think some people want to be accomplished. So now we've got an all brand new one that's worse than everything we've had to date. And I can't find the article now. That didn't surprise me.
I kind of kid about that, but can you imagine if it sticks around long enough, that's an option for a car?
Yeah.
It's scary.
Well, I mean, we were joking the other day at the credit union because I got the plexiglass up. I said, yeah, that kind of reminds me of back when it started, Walmart, they had arrows saying you had to go up this aisle this way and down this aisle this way. I said, do you think COVID was going to be out there? Well, can't go up this aisle. There's an arrow saying that we can't go that way. Same thing with the plexiglass. The plexiglass is what, 2 feet by 2 feet, and everything beside it and above it is open. What's the point of that, honestly? There we go, changed finally. Well, I've suddenly got a lag in the system. But yeah, Blackwatch, you bring up a valid point. I hope it doesn't get to that point, but I was thinking about mankind and some of the things we've had over the years, and I mean, we seem to have gotten through them with no problem. I think we'll eventually get through this with no problem. I think. I don't know. Am I the only one that's going to talk tonight?
I read something interesting on the Spanish books yesterday. I don't think we learned a lot of lessons.
I want to read that one you sent me today about the Hasbro and Mattel. I haven't looked at it yet. I read, what you told me. That was pretty interesting. I especially like the comment you made about a specific point in time. That was pretty good. Can't show it on YouTube, but I do plan on watching it later tonight.
Yeah, they even showed a picture of Gloria Steinem.
Well, there's a name from the past. Yeah, I could see she would be complaining about that. Let me go. Now I'll do that later. So I'm really surprised we don't have Alex here. What time is it? 10. So it's 8 o'clock in the evening in Vegas. or Jeff.
We didn't speak you up for his whatever happened today. I don't know.
Yeah, I talked to him a couple times. He he didn't get anywhere with it. He had to reconnect to the meeting, and it took several attempts to do that. And then he had to retake another test, and because of the fact that he uses the magnifier glass plus his disability, he timed out on the test. So they instantly sent him a thing and say, "Thank you for your time." Basically the nice way of saying we're not going to hire you, which is pretty bad. And I've been giving this a lot of thought. Should he tell people up front, I have a disability, and see what happens, that they're going to say, oh, maybe we'll give you a couple extra minutes. Speaking of Alex, there he is. So he'll be joining us now. Or not. Hey, Alex. Can't hear you.
Hey,
There you go.
what did I miss?
Nothing. I was just telling everybody how your meeting or how your interview went this morning. With you were having to use the microphone, and you timed out on the whatever the test was, or the questionnaire, or whatever it was.
The magnifier.
Yeah, using the magnifier. And
For the whole thing, I think they had a timer set on each part of the question to only go for like a minute or something. Only stay up there for like a minute.
yeah,
Uh,
you want to? I'll give you guys a really good, interesting thing to do if you want something that's timed to do, and you wouldn't think it would add any pressure whatsoever. Take the online Jeopardy quiz one time. Just one time. It's hard because it's timed. And if you think about it, the show's timed, so I kind of get why they do that. But you can't, if you don't answer the question, you can't go back and answer it later. I've taken it several times. I'd love to get on Jeopardy. I think that's well known. I don't think I'm hiding that at all. But I also know I probably never will be on Jeopardy, because they say once you pass the test, then you have to go for an interview, and then once you pass the interview, you actually go through a fake Jeopardy show, because they want to see how you'll do on television. And this is all at your expense. Once you get a show date, I believe things change then, and they do provide a little bit of assistance, and they'll provide you a hotel to stay in for at least the first taping, and maybe if you win the tapings after that, I don't know. You guys do know how Jeopardy's done, right? They film about 5 episodes.
Same way with Wheel of Fortune or Pretty.
Right. They're all the same.
TV game show.
Right. So, but I'd love to get on Jeopardy.
The way I understand it with Alex, if you had 10 people, they want the forms filled out, why wouldn't you provide them half an hour before? So if they're done.
You know what I think it was, and I still think this. I honestly feel this was a company that's just gathering information. They've got Alex's name, social security number, date of birth, a couple references. So they knew up front they weren't going to hire anybody. But if 100 applicants apply, that's 100 names, social security numbers, and birthdays that they can now sell to another company. And we all know companies keep our data, and we all know companies sell our data.
An interesting
I hate that though, but yeah, go ahead, Blackwatch.
I'm just thinking if I wanted to do it, I'd pretend I'm hiring.
The only way to avoid it, sadly, is to not be online at all.
No, you don't give even the last 4 digits of your social security number.
No, I shouldn't give any at all.
Well, they ask for, in the States, what is the last 4 digits, because now they can track.
I just finished filling out a application for another job for a working home position, and the last thing they asked for was something they called my specific identity or something, and it was the last 4 of my social and my zip code all ran together.
But I'm just wondering, say I'm a little bit shady. I could say we're hiring for a company. Fill out all that stuff, personal information. I'm a placement agency. That's what I do.
Right.
So technically speaking, if you don't tell people that, it's fraud. You know, it's misrepresent. They should get their license removed.
Yeah, and it's just how I think about it. I mean, it's just me.
Heard a ding. Heard a ding.
Yeah, Greg joined us, and he needs to mute the stream. And Gary will do the same thing when he joins.
There we go.
Yep. Hey, Greg.
How you doing?
Good. How are you?
A little tired.
Or did anybody other than me and Ken and Robert watch Doug's video today?
I saw it. You got a pretty good show, though, Alex.
Yeah, you did.
I know it. That's the reason why I mentioned it to you.
Yeah, and if you do a or if you do a YouTube search for a specific thing, at one point in time, Alex was 4th on the list.
Actually, a couple of specific things. At least I'm in the top 10 on both of those. YouTube
Yeah,
channels.
that's good. I mean,
And another shameless plug.
yeah, I'm all for shameless plugs. God only knows I put them in when I can. Well, am I going to die, Doctor? Oh, by the way, make sure you watch me on Ken Stout Live on YouTube. Go ahead, cut me now.
You know, I'm just looking at this thing, and maybe we should do a tech Zoom with Greg and DH and show them where the shift key is for their names.
Have you been able to play with your? Was you able to play with your Cody?
Yeah, sort of, kind of. I actually watched 2 television shows, one from yesterday and one from today. I'll figure it out. Like I said, I've got damn near a year to get that ironed out the way I want it. And if I do, good. And if I don't, fine.
At this point, I honestly think I'm more likely to get work from people you know than any of these other companies hiring me because I've applied for so many have told me no, we're not even giving me a job offer.
I still wouldn't give up on that, though. I mean, I know.
There was one in Arizona that I applied for today, and I even talked to the person on the phone, the senior recruiting person on the phone.
Was it Winslow, Arizona?
No, it wasn't.
That was a joke.
But
Tucson?
the person on the phone, and I went back and looked at a little while later, I went back and looked at the job description and noticed that it's only paying like $12 to $14 an hour. So I said,
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Let me ask you a question. And I'm not saying this to be mean or humorous or anything else. How much are you making an hour right now?
None.
0, correct. So if you can land a job at $10 an hour, I'd jump all over it. Now you got to start somewhere.
Oh, you know
But it's not just that. They also wanted like a whole Monday through Thursday from like 8 to 4, something like that. A whole week straight of training.
Over on the internet, or do you have to go to? Would you physically have to go somewhere?
Online. Well, that's still an awful lot of material.
Yeah.
Like Monday through Thursday from like 8 to 4.
That's 8 hours a day. What would the work hours be? Do you know?
And then she said the work hours, I could choose between 1 or 2 options, and one of the options would be like, the one I probably would have taken would have been the one for 10 a.m. to 9 p.m. with Sunday and Monday off.
Well, that worked out good that you would get Sunday off for your church. So,
And the more I thought about it,
okay,
the pay and the amount of training that they required,
right, but they want you to, you're going to learn what their company is about and how they want things done, correct?
correct.
So, again, and not to be mean, and it sure ain't going to be humorous, if I'm in your situation and I want to work from home and I contact the company and they tell me they're going to pay me $10 to $12 an hour and I'm going to have Monday through Thursday 8 hours a day to learn their system, I'm jumping all over it. I honestly am. You're going to get paid to train, right? They're going to pay you to learn their company?
No, all I know is that it's a week's worth of training. It's only $12 to $14 an hour, and you have 2 options for your working hours.
Yeah, I even today even today, if I was seriously looking for stay-at-home work and it's a legitimate company, I'm jumping all over that. So I have to sacrifice Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and not do anything but learn their system. That's fine. I mean,
But there's the other obvious thing, and Alex, and no disrespect, no harm. He's going to make money.
Yeah.
If he's on disability, it's going to impact him.
that is something I've been thinking about too. It might, yes.
Yes,
Well, it will.
Me and my mom has been telling me the whole time before I even started applying, because the minute I start making money, there goes my free phone service and a pretty good chunk of my SSI check, no matter how much how much money I have.
Okay, so obviously this is night I'm putting my foot in my mouth a lot. Is it really worth getting a job to lessen or lose some of your benefits? In other words, right now you have all these benefits that are sitting right here. And if you get a job, your job's going to be paying you right here below your current benefits, but these benefits are going to lower what you just said, and if they go lower than what you're making, it's not worth working because you're not making the difference out.
It's not worth it at $12 to $14 an hour like this other company was going to pay me. I could do all that training for
Right.
solid week, 8 hours each day.
Yeah.
I'd rather work for a company remote. Yeah, it's get like $18 to $20 an hour, or just work with this guy remote. Just work with this guy that in Vegas remotely, helping on his website or whatever other thing you come up with.
Yeah, see, I didn't even think about that once you start working, your benefits could drop, and if you don't have a job that's going to make up the difference.
That's what I've been telling you ever since I thought, ever since we started having this discussion. I could be wrong.
Alex, I'm going to let you in on something. I'm not quite the same boat as you, of course. I've been on disability. I know what I'm talking about. You get to a point, take the job, I'm going to stay at a certain rate. It's going to cost me more to work. I'll lose more. It's an unfortunate circumstance. And you may have to reapply for disability.
Yeah, it's true.
I went through the same as Alex.
Also told me that too, that it'll take if I have to reapply. It'll mean I have to get on all the way, all that again, so it'll take even longer.
Yeah, I didn't even think about that, honestly.
It's just the reality, and Alex, nowhere.
Oh, sure, no, it's
nowhere near to you, nowhere near. But it was a time for years I was on disability.
So that's the reason why honestly, I'm about ready to give up on I'm honestly about ready to give up on looking for jobs on normal, job hunting things like Indeed or whatever, and just do whatever I can find on Facebook or do whatever I can find through Ian or somebody.
Yeah. Well, as long as you find something that you don't have to report your income and get taxes drawn on, then that'd be all right. Hey, Gary.
I didn't hear that.
There's nothing wrong with telling someone to work if you can work for cash and not pay taxes on it. It's not against the law. Wait, I think someone's knocking on my door. Huh?
Actually, it isn't.
I do it all the time.
No, it's not. It's not illegal to work and get paid and not report it. Well, you want to argue? We'll argue. Up to a certain dollar amount, you can make all the money you want without having to report it. Now, once you hit a certain dollar amount, then the Uncle Sam wants you to pay a percentage of that to them.
No, I mean, without arguing, you're wrong on that. Now, like the Social Security or disability or something, yes, money, you make $50 say one on your tax form. Trust me on that. 'Cause I've gotten in trouble both ways.
So, okay, let's go. So, if you're working for someone for cash and you don't report it and you got in trouble, who reported it?
Some guy that didn't like you.
Well, obviously. I mean,
Anonymous.
yeah, anonymous. Yeah, I think they live next door. And what we were talking about is if Alex finds a job, he's going to lose some of his benefits he's currently getting because he's gainfully employed and making money.
Well, I sent you a letter about that, you and Alex. I mean, I don't know about that part at all. I have no clue. But is there a way to get... Actually, I had a couple things I want to tell Alex, and everybody can listen to it wrong. 2 things, Alex. Both of them good. I had somebody try your thing without virtual and without bottom, just Windows. It worked, and the damn thing was fast. So you
I
were
was gonna say,
100%.
did you watch it? Doug put a video up today about that. Did
No,
you watch that?
I didn't even know Doug had one today.
It was a premiere.
I got to work at 6 o'clock, and at 7 o'clock I had one of the techs do it. And at 7:15 I figured she was bitching because she had another job to do. And she said she was done. I said, no, you're not. She tested it. She even got Internet Explorer or Microsoft Edge working. She wanted to know who I was going to give it to, and actually it was for somebody. We don't do home, but it was for somebody's home. But everything worked. But
Lag happening.
this is the thing I want to tell Ken. Compliments, and I'm going to tell you a couple of things about it. Great job, but you still need to do the testing. When I asked you, you said you didn't have the stuff to test. You got to make sure people know that. And that's big time.
When Doug did his video, of course, he did it on. He was able to test. He was able to do it on.
You had a customer test.
laptop.
Yeah, but you were having a customer doing a test. I'm not fighting, but you were having a customer test.
You lost me. Doug did it on Sheldon's computer.
Yeah, but he had the customer test. Did you check out Microsoft Edge before you gave it to him?
Huh? Do what?
Did you start up Microsoft Edge, go through and make sure all the little shit worked?
No, I don't know if he did that on his virtual machine or not. I don't know if Doug did it or.
You want to know
Oh, Doug made sure that.
if when I did my video, if I started up Microsoft Edge on the virtual machine after I got it installed.
I didn't see that. I took your video and had her work from that.
Hey,
If you
man,
did, I didn't see it.
Alex, before you go on your service, print it out. It's $15 a copy. And you'll be glad to get your card clear. Word out.
15 bucks. But anyway, regardless, and you would have had to test it without. I understand that you couldn't have done it without Windows 10 and virtual, but that's not how the customer would have been running it. Okay, you understand what I'm saying?
I understand that completely.
Okay, I understand what you said. You don't have a computer without. Have you ever heard of what's called Craigslist?
Yeah.
Yes, but I'm not the fan of eBay or Craigslist.
I was looking just before I talked to you in the Detroit area. Now I know we're bigger than you guys are, size-wise. I was looking at some computers that were $50, and you could set those up at your house and test something, and then show not me, but show Ken, hey, look at what I did for you, Ken, and here's my this and that, so you can have both sides working. I'm talking 20 to 50 to $70. They're not going to be your main machine. Hell, for a week they may sit in the corner. But if so, in this case, let's say you just said, "Hey, it worked," and then you went over there and say, "Cool," and you would have showed it to whoever Ken, and you'd say, "Look, Ken, here's how it works." But you're not talking about this as your main computer. It's just a test machine.
Yeah, but I understood.
I understand what you're saying, Gary.
Okay. Well, I mean, so anyway, cool. Tests my argument, but other than that, cool.
I
Great,
have another
great.
question for you. You told me the other day that you didn't know that you could install Windows 11 in Hyper-V. Well, I thought you had said on here one night.
No, I said I had installed it. I said I didn't use Microsoft's tools all the way through. You were handing it to somebody that was going to be using Microsoft's Windows 11, correct? I have right now in my box that we're talking on a Windows 11 Pro, Windows 11 Pro, and Ubuntu running. Windows 11 Pro is running with Hyper-V, and I'm running Windows 11 Pro on top of that, and Ubuntu.
Well, that's how I did it in the second video I did a couple of days ago. I tried to run Windows 11 Home inside of Hyper-V, so I could test to make sure that message of bypass via Microsoft account still worked. Doing the install the proper way with no registry app.
Okay, let me tell you one last thing about that. Those and say some good things. Let's get a bad thing away. Okay, let's say I gave you one of our production machines, and let's say it was going to somebody around the home. Just follow me. Okay? Would your waves work on the same laptop Doug had? If I gave you one of our production machines to get it ready for somebody.
You see what Doug started? He had more than Alex.
Okay, Alex.
Hey, Gary.
Like I said, this is the last one. No, it would not work. Because our production machines come with start over, Windows 11 Pro. And Microsoft, when they sell it to Dell, HP, Lenovo, put the BIOS in hardware. So you can't change it without a lot of malarkey from the home. Again, it's a test. Not me, it would be a test for you and it's a customer. Okay, that was all I had in a bad sense. Like I said, 100% great job, I mean it. And between you and me, you count me in a big time.
But Doug's video has got Doug's video today has got like over 100 views now.
I don't doubt if it has 1,000. Matter of fact, Doug does one thing that I don't think is great. He doesn't use a lot of clickbait. It's called clickbait. In other words,
I know exactly what that is.
Right, he doesn't use them as much as somebody. If you take a look at like his Windows 11 videos, they don't have that many compared to a lot of other people. And I thought they were great. But if you just say,
his title today was, something along the lines of methods to create local accounts on Windows 11 and one that works. the best, or one that he believes works the
No,
best.
but I would have said instead of works best, one that you don't need to do any hacks and uninstall stuff. It's got like four paragraphs or four sentences, but it's great. And what you should do,
Charge Doug.
yeah, no shit.
Right
What
on.
you should do is put it on YouTube yourself.
I think he did.
I did put it on YouTube
Yeah.
myself. He credited me in his video and showed my video.
Yeah, not only did he credit you, he said it's by far the best method and he likes it the best. Those were his exact words.
This video that he actually put, I mean, Alex should put it his own, I think.
Alex, you bank online, right? You PayPal thing.
No, I don't do PayPal or Cash App.
Oh, you bank.
I'm physical cash only.
What? Well, if you do, I can show you how to send Doug an invoice. Seriously.
Actually, it's somebody.
About as
Lisa,
well,
give you
about
a-
as good as I
Does that come in email?
Actually, yes, it does.
Okay, I'm going to need to know how it's going to be worded so I can avoid that email.
Yeah,
Hey Gary, quick question. What's the minimum amount of money you can work for before you have to report it?
I really don't know, but I think it's in the 200 to 300 range.
Nah, it's higher than that. It's got to be. I'm going to say it's about, and I haven't looked it up. We want to talk yearly or monthly?
Oh, well, you pick it. I don't know.
Let's go annually.
Okay.
And I'm going to say it's going to be
$8,000.
I was thinking 8 to 10 actually, but yeah, I would say that. So theoretically, we're both right. You can work up to a certain point before you have to report it.
Did you check what it was?
No, not yet. I'm going to, but I haven't yet.
Yeah, I was already halfway there.
No, that's fine. I mean, you guys are a whole lot better than I am at researching things. But I was just wondering, I know it's based off of when you file your taxes, and I know there's a certain dollar amount that if you make under that, they don't even require you to file your taxes. And then there's a certain dollar amount that if you make that dollar amount to the next one, you're going to get it all back no matter what. I almost used my favorite word that starts with an IR, regardless, but I didn't.
Well, we're both right and we're both wrong. It's like $5,000.
That low?
Yeah, but the catch is you have to file, but you get it back.
That's kind of silly, but yeah, okay.
Well,
So-
if you got a family, you get it back easier, earned income credit.
Right. Right.
But if you single,
So,
and the catch, let me finish one thing, and the catch I said is not reporting.
huh?
Okay, go ahead.
No. Say what you just said. I was getting up. The bones were cracking.
I said it's not reporting that I was talking about.
Oh yeah, I mean, sure, babe. Here. Yeah, obviously, if you make $20,000 and you don't report it, you're just asking for trouble. But on the other hand, if you make $4,000, I don't think they're going to take you to jail.
No, but I think they don't like you not reporting this catch.
Well, yeah, I mean, how many people don't report all their income, and that number's going to be sky high. Moving on, you mentioned Clickbait. Were you talking about the series on Netflix?
I was talking about clickbait on how people put clickbait in their YouTube title. And they doesn't do that.
So do I have to forego my jokes with an announcement of this is a joke before I say the joke?
No. Let's say you want people to learn. I mean, I'm joking. You want people to come here and listen tonight?
Do I? Sure. Yeah.
Okay, 3 naked women doing, I'm joking. In other words, people would look at that more than they would 3 old guys watching.
You've seen my preview ad, have you? What'd you think of it?
I thought it was cool, but
Okay.
I mean, you see 2 guys tuning cars up.
My little sister, I posted a 1 minute 8 second snippet of the. Did you put some of that new cream in there? Cool. Thank you. My
Ice cream, hot.
sugar-free cream, and it's not half bad. Anyway, yesterday I did the 1 minute 8 second,
Macchiato, is that what you said?
yeah, or something similar to that. So she said, "What do you mean by works?" Do I really have to explain this to her?
Yes.
So that's the only thing I meant with clickbait.
No, I know what you meant. I was just asking about the series. I knew what you meant.
No, I meant for Alex.
A lot
It
of
is good.
times, what clickbait is, a lot of times they'll put something in. At least on the stuff I watch, they'll put something in the title and whatever they'll make a 20-minute video, and that thing they put in the title won't show up in the video till like 5 minutes before the video's over.
But it'll get you to watch the video.
Right. I mean, be sure to stay tuned to the end of the video when I'm going to give a secret tip away that I'm not telling everybody else, and they sit there and bore you for 15 minutes, and at the end they tell you the tip that everyone else already knew to begin with.
Watch the video.
To watch the video.
That was the tip.
Yeah.
No, that's I'm not saying anything bad. Like I said, it worked good, but I'm just saying that the more you make it to pull me in, you want me to watch. I want to watch it. Make me want to watch it. I'll bet you there's others out there that say the same thing.
So I have a question, and again, I'm going to put my foot in my mouth. Obviously, I should have titled this "Put My Foot in My Mouth Night." Is it illegal? Is it illegal to clickbait someone?
What? I mean, you haven't done anything.
Okay, that answered that question. But it's a ethical and moral issue with some people.
Well, that's not found in law anywhere.
Right. So if it's not illegal, then
Well, no.
the naked girl pictures will. Never mind.
No, let's say that, example, we just talked about taxes. Let's make a 2-minute video that we talked about taxes. That's true. And you told me something I didn't know. How not to pay taxes. No.
Yeah, just don't do it. No, I'm kidding. Yeah, no, I know.
Make less than 20 grand, don't pay taxes. Mine would be how to fill out your taxes. Yours would be how to pay less taxes.
Yeah, that's true.
Which one would you watch? Mine or yours? I mean, I'm being serious.
I'll probably watch them both, honestly. I'd like to get the big picture of things.
But yours would,
I clearly someone's going to go gravitate to yours before, I'm not arguing that. Yep.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Yep.
When I say clickbait, I don't mean make it up. I just mean spell it out and,
It's all in how you word it.
Exactly. What I think Alex did is great. I'm not saying any other friggin' way.
Yep, and I told Alex this morning before something got sprung on me, and I'm going to do this. I'm going to do a video, and I'm going to showcase Alex, and I'm going to hope that all of my 70, however many subscribers there are, see it, and they watch it, and they subscribe, or they suggest it, and more and more people see it, and who knows, Alex, maybe somebody will shoot you a comment on it, and you can make some money.
Well, I saw where on Doug's video somebody had commented on Doug's video and I answered their comment and I'm looking and then I see I get a heart on both of those comments in Doug.
I don't know how well placed this is, Alex, but you might consider it as things work. You want to give away so many freebies,
Give back much. I mean, Alex is his friend too. And Alex helped me with an honest review, so that's
Good, got it.
freebie.
You want another good one?
Oh, yeah? Okay, I'll come back to that.
But Alex
That
is
in a minute.
evaluating the situation here, so this may work into it somewhere. Never know.
I have a feeling that we will be seeing that method. I will be seeing more of Doug's Windows 11 laptop setups or whatever. You'll be using this method.
Well, you keep saying Doug, but I like Doug, you know that. But did you put it under your name or under Doug's name?
Absolutely a thought to consider.
Or put both?
So, Alex, you posted this yesterday. Install Windows 11 Hyper-V. No registry hacks needed. Correct?
Yes, that was
Okay.
yesterday or the day
All right.
before, whenever.
Yeah.
That was very well done, Alex. The audio and everything was,
That's because I moved the microphone closer.
but it was just for feedback. It was very well. It was easy to understand.
Hey, Ken,
Yes, sir.
who does it come up under?
I just posted the link in the YouTube stream
But is it Alex or is it Doug?
under Alex.
Okay.
Oh, I just did the wrong damn. I gotta go find that now. Yeah, I just posted it in YouTube, and I'm getting ready to post it into the Zoom chat as well. And I will do the recording either tonight or first thing in the morning, Alex. And if I get my toe stepped on because Carrie thinks I'm violating YouTube violation, then so be it.
Well, you gonna put the same one out there? Or why don't you change
I'm gonna link it, and I may show bits and pieces of it, because Carrie made a comment the other day about someone that they were violating YouTube's policy because they were showing other people's videos. Don't know, don't care.
One of those scammer videos I did several years ago,
Yeah,
even with nothing, it got a copyright claim.
Actually,
it tells you what's wrong. What did it tell you was wrong?
Let me
I don't
interrupt.
know. I
Alex,
didn't pay any attention to it.
Alex, I haven't seen this.
You haven't seen which one?
The one he's playing right now. Or
The link.
yeah, that you just put in chat.
Yeah.
I haven't seen it. I saw the one with Hyperbox or VirtualBox.
That was the one from a couple of days ago. This is the one from
Yesterday. That you sent that to Doug, right?
the one virtual box. I believe was Saturday. I did the one with Hyper-V. Like either yesterday or Sunday. I can't remember now.
Yesterday was Sunday.
Today.
Wasn't?
I'm not insulting. Like I said, it was great.
I gotta look at the
The part that
calendar.
actually made it was killing the thing in Taskman. That's what made it work. I mean, it's great, but nobody does that. Nobody has said that. Like I said, it's great. But anyway, Alex,
I learned about that. There's one other video that I found that shows this method. That's really good. That shows this method. And that's how I learned about it. Because I had originally sent Doug that link to that tutorial, and then I was all, well, I'll just make you my own. And then in that video, he pointed out that other videos that I've seen as well as mine.
One thing you gotta watch out, you start watching these videos and you compile something from them and add your own little twist. You put them up either through W yourself, YouTube, they make them after you, the creators.
Well, I didn't do that. It was
No, it's just a word up. That's all I'm saying.
yeah. Anyway, Alex and Ken. Ken?
I'm here.
Okay. I was talking to somebody today, and I didn't go very much into it. But like I said, they were very impressed with what Alex came up with. And I said, hey, the guy's looking for a job.
Yep.
working from home.
Yep.
And I mean, I'm not saying it had anything to do with work or anything, but we were coming for about 10 minutes. We, shot some ideas back. And how far back does your resume go, Alex?
I've got stuff on my resume all the way back. I say it like it was a long time ago because it feels like it now. It's all the way back to when I was in high school. That's when I started doing stuff with Windows Server and Active Directory, stuff like that.
Which server? Cloud?
It was actually the high school server. When I was there most of the time, it was actually on a 2003 server, And then right before I left, right before I graduated, they graduated in 2012. But I taught myself most of that using like VirtualBox and VMware, stuff like that, virtually.
Did you use it there and get credit for it?
Yes, I did. I was able to help my uh, computer lab teacher because we had our own. The high school had their own little lab set up with Active Directory and all that.
Okay, I mean, you just want you personally on your resume want to take more credit for it. And less credit. Instead of saying at, I mean, you still put at school, but put what Alex did and who for.
Real quick, I need to run a quick audio check. I've been informed that it might be a little loud on the YouTube stream. I just made an adjustment. Greg, can you check it out? And Matthew, could you check it out and let me know? And then if I need to make more, I'll make more. How do I sound on Zoom?
You're a little loud, seriously.
Nice.
Yeah, I was just saying that.
Not a problem. Let me go figure out why.
Right now, it popped up on Doug's video today. Popped up on my YouTube homepage, and it's right now it's at 140 views.
Okay, how does that sound in Zoom?
About normal.
Did it go down or is it about the same?
It's about normal, about the same.
Okay, well, let's try this one. And what about now?
Same.
And now?
Still same. I can't tell any difference.
Well, these controls are horrible.
I'll tell you on Zoom, your audio is a little bit louder, which it should be. You're hosting. But if you crack off with one of your yahoos, you're gonna blow speakers and eardrums. I'll tell you that. You know.
Hey, can you guys quiet down for 1 minute? I can't hear it on YouTube. No, I mean, I was trying to listen to it. I can't hear it at all. No, the reason no, I'm listening through it from the link you put in. I'm sorry. I grabbed the one that's on the link and I can't hear it. That's why I said be quiet for a minute. I apologize for that.
Oh, okay. I thought you were trying to help the issue that
I was, but I saw the click and I said, let's see how it looks.
I thought, if I remember right, I believe Alex's video and audio was okay. But if my audio is off, I don't know why, because according to the graphs, everything's fine. In fact, everything's actually low. And I did make a change in Zoom. Let me go check it real quick. It could be that. So let me go over here and look at this real quick. Settings, audio. Oh, Jesus, criminy. No wonder you guys are complaining. Okay, now Zoom volume should drop significantly.
Yes, it did.
Okay, that makes sense.
Yes.
Now we need to check YouTube audio and see how that sounds.
Yeah, you're gonna post it, right?
No, I'm not going to post anything. I'm just going to talk to see how it sounds over on YouTube. So Zoom audio went down significantly, right?
I had to turn my volume up, so now I got my volume on 100%.
I'm going to leave that like that. Somehow my Zoom audio got put up to 100%, and that's crazy. Okay, I'm good with that. I can let that go. Hopefully hopefully Matthew Camp will shoot me a message in a minute, and the
up here under firmware, did you move this?
Ken?
Yeah.
To the box line?
Can you listen to his on the link?
I'm not sure I can.
Give it a shot and see what you think, or have Alex do it.
I'll do it.
I may be getting off subject, but I can barely hear it.
Oops, something went wrong. Okay, fine, be that way.
You can barely hear what? My video?
No, Ken.
Whoever Ken just posted, or put the link out.
I played Alex's Hyper-V one. It was fine all day long.
Go check it now.
From Ken's link or?
Yeah, from Ken's link.
Oh, okay, hang on.
I haven't seen the other one. I don't know where the other one is. I just hit the link.
Did you make it private, Alex? It some reason says this video isn't available anymore. What the heck? Let's do
No,
this.
it's available. It's available.
Yeah, I thought so too.
If I open up a new incognito
I'll find
window,
it.
you know,
I'll just go this route instead of trying to install Windows Hyper-V 11. There we go.
Alex. Press next.
I said it
don't
is
need a
public when
password
I
'cause this is a
uploaded it and
virtual
haven't
machine.
changed any of the settings, so it
Yeah, it's
should be.
Yeah, it's all
Press
good.
next.
Yeah, his
press
audio
next
and
and
his
save.
and the install Windows 11
But once
Hyper-V,
again,
no
this is not on the
registry app
internet.
needed.
And
His
whenever
volume
we're
is
on the
fine.
internet,
There's
as
a
soon as
little
I
bit
finish
of
with this video,
a
it'll get
hum
deleted.
from somewhere, but as far as the actual volume goes, it's fine.
I'm just going to
You can
let
hear it
this
fine?
finish,
Perfect.
and then I'm going to show you in
Let
the
me share
settings
my
where it
screen.
says this is
Hang
a
on, I'll share
local
my screen.
account,
You guys
and as
can.
you can see, there's no internet connection.
Give me 1 second.
You're gonna start installing on your machine, Joey.
Click Generation 2. This will give you the UEFI based firmware as it says right here. So it'll be compatible with Windows 11. You want to
I just went.
use dynamic memory for this virtual machine and change this to at least 4096, but in my case, since I have 32 gigabytes of RAM, I'm going to put it up to 8.
Oh, you went back.
I didn't have my number like
But you want to make this number right here at least 4 gigs, which would be 4096 in megabytes, or for 8 gigabytes of RAM, 8192. And then click next. You can leave it as not connected for the internet connection. And as you can see down here at the bottom in the system tray on my host computer, I am not connected to the internet either.
Hey, Alex or Ken,
Yeah.
is there anywhere in here that says, and I'm saying it should, that you don't need a virtual device?
No, I don't think so.
Because that would, you know what I mean?
Yeah. But
Because it works.
can you hear the audio okay though?
Can you?
I can hear it just fine. That's why I shared the screen to see if you guys could hear it.
Hey, Blackwatch, can you hear it?
If I try to go here to anything online, you can
I
see
can
it
hear
says that it's not reachable.
Fine.
Other
Okay.
than there's a hum,
So
that's
that
good.
just
I'm gonna stop
proves
sharing this. So
that I'm not
I don't
online.
violate YouTube.
at home, maybe the air conditioner or the something else. Because the microphone that I have
So
sitting
you can
right
leave
next to
that.
me
It's
is
not connected.
really sensitive and can pick up just any noise
You
in
can
this
leave
whole
it
house.
like it is
Well,
right
yeah,
here. Create
this one was
virtual
picking up
hard
my
disk
channel a while ago. That was
and just
pretty
leave the
amazing.
size in
Coming
here.
for Zoom wasn't bad, but it's not as good going to your site.
I like
Yeah.
to
Yeah,
click
it's gonna,
on
it should be stronger
keep
through
it
the
selected
side.
for installing
So-
operating system later.
I'm trying to figure out why the Zoom audio got cranked up all the way. That's interesting.
And then finish.
You were definitely loud today.
Should be
And
alright
I-
now though.
Sometimes
I even have a
That
cover
old
over this.
message-
I mean, I
even
can
have
lower
a
it even
cover
more
over
if need
this
be.
microphone, and it's not being muffled any
If that
with the
happens,
little
you just
cover I
have to
have
go
over
back.
it.
try to
Well, I
redo it again.
don't
Hey,
think I'm gonna
Alex?
be getting a Blue Yeti.
Yeah. Alex,
Yes.
I mean, trust me, I think it's great, but if you got time, or can do it, you might want to change that you're just doing virtual or Hyper-V for demonstration purposes. Because people might blast through that the minute they see it and say, I got to get it on a PC. Just saying, my thought.
But I do specifically say in there that you need to have Windows 10 Pro in order, or Windows 11 Pro in order for Hyper-V to even be an option.
Yeah, but I don't,
I'm just gonna
like we
go
said
here,
yesterday, I don't want
select
Hyper-V
attach
to
over
be an
the
option. I
hard
want it
disk
on the
later.
PC. Do you say, and I'm
So
not
then when
like I said, it works, it's great.
Then I go in
Do
here
you
and
say,
edit
though,
the settings.
that this is for demonstration, Hyper-V, or do you make it sound like you need Hyper-V to make it work?
And go add. Go
To install Windows
Go
11
SCSI controller.
without a registry hack
go add.
in a virtual machine, you need Hyper-V. If you do it in VMware or VirtualBox, I did it in both, and both of them you have to do the registry hack.
So I think what Gary is saying, what you should do is right here you got install Windows 11 Hyper-V, no registry hacks needed. You should add a little bit more in the description and put a disclaimer in there that this is being done on a virtual machine for demonstration purposes only.
In other words,
if I understand what Gary's saying correctly.
100%. Because if I look at it, I'm going to say, I don't want it on a virtual machine. I want it on my PC.
Right.
And get out of it.
Right.
And say, hey, this sucks.
Yeah, I mean.
But what you did is great.
Yeah.
And also, if you got an Intel machine, as soon as you say Hyper-V, you're looking at the processor and the BIOS.
The reason you have to have Hyper-V is because Hyper-V supports Secure Boot, and TPM, and VirtualBox, and VMware.
No. Alex, you're missing what I'm saying. I'm putting this on my machine. I'm learning how, and what you said is great. Okay? Everybody agrees. But the minute I start watching, I'm going to see Hyper-V and go, no, I want to put it on my PC. I don't want to put it on Hyper-V. You don't say in there that I'm doing the Hyper-V as a demonstration to show you how to do it. You actually
Robert,
make,
to answer your question,
you actually show time how to do Hyper-V.
And you can further that with, and if you would like to see this done on a machine not in a virtual machine, here's the link to Doug Betts, who did it on Monday, December 6th, and link that video though where he did it, where he gives you the shout out because he's using your method.
Exactly. Hey,
and you're good to go.
Ken, great.
And you can't get in trouble for putting a link to somebody else's in there.
Right.
And you're saying he did it, he did the true,
Right. And you'll gain on by doing that as well. So.
And Ken, Doug says it was your idea, says it works great. Put your name out.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
And shows you how it's the best. And I mean, he does a great plug for you.
Yeah, he did.
Great pat on the back.
Yeah, and I'm going to go out on a limb here and say he's probably going to mention it again in the future.
Yes.
Okay. I know there's a part 3 and maybe a part 4 coming up with Sheldon's computer, that laptop. I anticipate a part 3 or I anticipate more comments. I really do.
Unless he has a senior moment and forgets everything all over again.
No, I petitioned today for the senior moment phrase to go away. We're going to rename that to a Doug moment. If we have what used to be known as a senior moment, no, now it's known as a Doug moment.
I don't even dye my hair, and my hair is almost your color, Ken. And you and I are the same age.
If I didn't dye my hair would be as white as this piece of paper right here.
No, but I was going to say, how about let's call it the white hair movement? That way you can blame Doug.
It's a Filipino thing, believe me.
I was about to say, Gary's from the Philippines as well?
No. Everybody in my family's got nice dark hair.
No, you missed something about Ken and his wife. It's
no, because she dyed there. That's why I said it.
Yeah, remember it? Yeah, okay. We're fine.
Yes, Ken said that, and that's why I said it back.
Yeah, but I thought maybe you're having a senior's moment, Gary.
No, I'm bad, but I wouldn't insult Ken. Not that that's an insult, but he said his wife, the Filipinos, are doing that.
It is. It's
It could get worse. She could buy him an orange suit, and there goes the hair with the match.
Yeah, it's. I don't know.
Oh,
I seriously would look like Gandalf if I didn't. I've got just horrible looking hair, so I'm kind of grateful she does.
Didn't Bowie do that a lot in his earlier years?
he did
Dye
it
his
up until
hair.
his last few. David Bowie and Bowie.
Yeah.
Yeah, he did.
He stopped most of that stuff when he married, what's her name? Hyman?
Oh, what's her name at work? We know who you're talking about.
I think it's Iman, right? Or Iman.
Inman, Iman,
That was a gold figure moment.
tomato, potato,
Hey,
patata, Iman,
she was
Inman.
worth almost what he was worth.
No, I don't mean the money. I mean uh, you know, which side of the
I
coin.
thought I thought that too, but when they got married, they posted her net worth was almost $100 million. I'm like, for being a model, I was quite freaked. I'm like, huh?
Models
It
make good
depends
money.
what you do. Depends what you do with it. Where you.
Hey, Alex, I don't have it in front of me. And I don't particularly care. What do you have to cancel to do your thing?
Do what?
Yeah, really.
What program do you have to cancel in Task Manager?
The, oh, it's not a program; it's a process. You have to cancel the network connection flow process.
Yeah, that
Hmm.
was a little bit unclear, to be honest. The network, thing. I know what you're trying to say.
That's the process that tells when that tells a setup to check for a network connection.
Yeah, I mean, like people that do this get it. I hope nobody goes in that's, kind of midstream and they'll screw everything up, They won't understand.
Well, yeah, I mean, um, speaking from someone who watches something on YouTube to learn how to do something for myself, it could get confusing
Like the
unless you.
first, as soon as you mention Hyper-V, I'm in Intel. I get Intel. It clicks because my seat, there's a
Don't
processor.
look for no love from Catherine on this because it's not AMD.
Nothing wrong with AMD.
Oh yeah, I
I
forgot.
agree. To Catherine, there is.
Who said
Hi,
that?
Catherine.
I'm going to give you Kerry's email. You can have it out with him. Out of AMD. He's got a point. I mean,
Yeah, I
he's
was looking at one of
wrong.
his.
I know, but Catherine gets so. Gosh, what's the word I want? Um,
Hey, oh, sorry.
Go ahead.
Adamant.
Adamant. She's very.
Adamant is a good start. Yes. And you
He's
know
very
what?
avid.
She jokes about that. She gets adamant about it, which is great. Because one day we were having a Zoom and somebody mentioned, she says, "Oh yes, I do." No.
No, yes. What? No,
Yeah,
no.
she follows every sentence with a yes, which is fine.
Yes. It's either
If you
yes.
can,
It's either I finish it with a yes, or she finishes a few with a no. And
You know what
occasionally
that
she
is?
does the yes no.
You know what
if
that
you
is, Gary? You want an equivalent? The Mexicans go in comprende.
See.
You know,
can
yak, comprende,
see,
Monday.
or Monday or Tuesday or Wednesday or any other day that starts with a.
No, Monday means what?
Ken, ever since you adjusted your audio,
Yes.
Blackwatch and Gary are much better quality.
Really?
Yes,
Wow.
they were very quiet.
he's trying to tell you to turn it down, mute us, so we don't know.
Audio sounds good.
Yeah.
Hey, Greg.
Alexa,
Hey, Greg.
Alexa, mute Greg. Alexa, mute Greg.
So who
We're
has an
not
Alexa
stupid.
here?
Not I.
Nobody,
I think
Oh
Gary
God.
did. I thought Gary
or
said he
Yeah.
I
did.
don't.
It's who did it to.
I've done it. That's why I don't remember who I was talking to, but I've actually, from here,
You're watching
activated
him?
someone's Alexa.
You've activated my Siri,
Yeah, I've done that too.
and I have Google as well.
What do you get to activate Google? You say, "Hey Google."
Correct, but you didn't say it out enough.
Well, I can't say it too loud because I don't want to wake anyone's dogs up. So we'll just go with Hey Google.
Well, Firefox has it, and all you have to do if you're in YouTube, click the microphone, allow, and you can say Doug Betts or window, it'll find it.
It's amazing how lazy we're becoming.
We have that with our granddaughters, so finally.
I only tested it. I don't use it.
Didn't say that.
Yeah, my granddaughters have learned how to call me. They called me 3 times tonight. My son finally said, "Don't answer the phone." It's pretty funny.
Daddy, Grandpa's being a bloop, bloop, bloop. He won't answer
He
the
won't keep
phone.
on answering the phone. Yeah, and then the one time something will happen, and he'll call Lorna's phone, and he'll say, "Why didn't you answer the phone?" "Well, you told me not to answer the phone."
Or
Car
picture
breaks
this.
down.
The little one tries and tries. You don't answer. She dials 911. They're all out the front of your house.
Yeah, and the 2-year-old's starting to speak, so it's going to be fun. It is
So my
going to be
son
fun. And
skipped school one day and got locked out of the house, or he was locked out, and his nanny was looking for him. And he called 911, and like 4 different people showed up here besides the cops.
Yeah, they're really going to be happy come Christmas because I got the soon-to-be 2-year-old grandson a noisemaker in the form of a guitar, and boy, it is nice too.
Here we go. A picture of Grandpa knock on the door, and you're throwing darts after that noisemaker. You know.
He'll probably go in the closet while I'm not there.
I told the kids this holiday season you can't get anything. There's off the shelf. I saved a lot of money.
That's an idea. I should have thought about that.
Send my
Why
money.
didn't I think about that?
Read the news, kid.
Nah.
Read the news, son.
Much more fun finding out about it, later.
And they asked me where I get coal for the stocking. I said, no coal this year either.
Just wondering, Alex, when you use the word loaded in Hyper-V, are you talking about virtual machine?
Yes.
You know, as Intel, some processors do or do not support Hyper-V.
Yeah, I think maybe he'll go in and edit it, and he'll fix it up pretty good.
I'm not criticizing.
No, I know you're not. And Alex, we're not. We're just giving you some suggestions on what would help you out. And believe me when I tell you, if you go back and watch some of my early videos, like the first one, it's horrible. Not that these are much better, but that one's pretty horrible.
Allie told me she loved it.
Ken, I watched it with the video done. I thought it was pretty bad. No, just kidding.
You guys distracted now. I forgot what I was going to go look up. Doggone it.
But anyway, hey, Alex.
Yes.
Anyway, done picking on you because, like I said, it works great. And it saves a shoot load of time. And that's what money is. But anyway, just something to think about. And this has nothing to do with forget completely. Anyway, I was talking with some people at work, just lunchtime chatter. And I threw out a couple of things, and they threw out a couple of things. And I don't know what kind of positions you're going for, particularly. But their idea was go up one notch from where you're going now. Just one notch, not crazy, but I mean, think of it as.
What I'm trying to do. I'm trying to get into tier 1, like tier 1 help desk or tier 1 technical support or something like that.
Well, I said help desk because that's what Ken and I were talking about, not talking in secret with you, and you might want to broaden the help desk portion out because realistically, help desk it's like with my people, the ones that are doing the help desk are doing it for specific software. If Windows doesn't work, you tell somebody to reformat the drive, redo, what would you like to be doing when you're doing help desk 1 or 2?
Telling people, helping people fix their issues, walking them through how to fix their issues over the phone, and doing remote support and email and chat and stuff like that.
Per se, they may have. Matter of fact, a lot of companies are going to Teams now, so you might want to get a little, on that. Your outlook is.
Can you guys hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. If I leave, I may just. I think I'm going to assign host to someone. My internet right now is doing some crazy stuff. So I think just to avoid the Zoom being, I don't care about the YouTube stream. If it goes out, no big deal. But can I assign a host and not leave, Alex?
I believe. No, I don't think so. I believe the only option is to assign host and
As I'm leaving, right?
leave. Yes, as
Okay.
far as I know.
Okay. I'm trying to think. So I could do that and leave, and if I come back, it's going to ask me to reclaim host or not. And if I don't, then if I get disconnected, that would resolve that issue. Yeah, I think that's what I'll do. So.
Yeah, let Alex do it. He's got experience.
Okay, so Alex, I'm going to leave. I'm going to give you the host. I'm going to come back, but I'm not going to reclaim the host. It's going to be you because that way, if we get disconnected, or if I get disconnected, you guys will still be connected, and I can come back in. Go out. I hate this internet. Oh, we're back, and we're back. I'm sorry, and we're back. Yeah, I had mentioned Jeff earlier. Um, I understand. I get it. Um, my it shows I have issues with OBS right now. Let me go open that. Let me put the earth on. Not that there's going to be any pertinent information in here for anyone to see. There's not. Geez, with this lag, I might as well not have put the earth on there. That's horrible. Yeah, Jeff, for sure. Get some rest. Get well. Let's hope it's just a cold. Let's hope it's not a reoccurrence of what you just went through. So this all looks right on OBS. That is nuts right there. And an hour and a half of streaming. I think that's good. So Matthew, how is the audio in the YouTube now? You never did get back to me. You just said you were watching it on YouTube. I don't see anywhere. I guess I could do this. Let me see something here. Oh, there we go again, losing the connection. And I can't hear anything. Yeah, it's getting ready to go out. Ain't no doubt in my mind on that. So why can't I hear this? Oh, that's super low. I've got my volume turned up 100% on YouTube over there, and I can barely hear that. And I just got an error saying it's not receiving enough information. I'm going to turn this up. Test 1, test 2. Excuse me, test 3. Audio test 1, test 2, test 3. Test 1, test 2. Excuse me, test 3. I'm gonna have to turn it back down. I know which control it is now. Audio test 1. No, test 2. The stream. Test 3. Test 1, test 2. Excuse me, test 3. I'm gonna have to turn it back down. I know which control it is now. Audio test 1. No, test 2. The stream. Test 3. Okay, I'm going to. Now I'm starting to get the feedback. That's good. I'm going to go ahead and get this back down. Oh, that's horrible right there. So let me turn this down. I'm going to leave it where it's at. If it gets too loud in the YouTube stream, then yeah, I've gone to wrap your Christmas present. I have. This is not me talking. This is someone else. So I'm going to kill the globe. Hour and a half. We've been up to 7 people. No, we peaked at 8 people. Now we're back down to 7. I'm going to bring this back in. And you get to see me try to get back into my Zoom session. Wouldn't it be funny if I locked myself out? That'd be hilarious. Be par for the course, but hilarious. I do not, well, I do. Yep, there's clearly something going on. Oh, that shows an excellent connection now. I don't get it. All right, here we go. I'm going to see if I can't get back in by doing this.
When Alex said he gave all that information.
Oh, I bet I'm the host now.
I have never had to give that. If I were ever asked in my life, I'd say, you hire me. I'll give it to payroll. You know?
It depends. Well, it depends what you want, but that's fine. I mean, I'm not going to get involved in that question or answer because I've seen both.
Yeah, I mean, this is where you know,
Yeah.
we're trying to say send all this stuff out, but be careful of who you're sending it to.
Well, let's put it this way: short of your Social Security or a tax ID number, the rest of it in America is free game. So if you don't want to
So if I go through the app on my desktop, it just automatically made me the host. So I am going to go over here and I'm going to try this a different way and go in through the internet and see what happens there. I've got Zoom saved right here and I'm going to join a meeting and then I'm going to have to go get the information, so I've got to put the blur out. Hopefully it brings the globe up. There it is. Now I got to go get the information, which I think I can do that. Oh, you know, I know how I can do it. I can do that by going over to my Windows and right click and copy, and then going back over here, put that in there, paste, join. You seem to have lost your way. I want to join a daggone meeting. Seriously? Okay, so I need 360. Yeah, I know you guys are like, don't kid, you're going to give out that information again. No, I'm not. You would have thought I was going to, but I'm not. Greg, I'm still in the YouTube. I did rejoin and I did leave Zoom again. And I'm going to see what happens here. Hopefully this gives me the option of staying participant and or reclaiming host. And I don't want to be the host because of my internet. So here we go. I'm going to click that. And yeah, good. See, it tells me right here, stay participant or reclaim host. Due to my internet issues, I'm just going to entrust it to Alex for now. And I'm going to stay participant. And I'm going to undo my video. I'm going to join by audio.
with your experience, however much it is. The reason being, right now with doctors, with COVID getting hot again, with what is it, Omicron or whatever?
Yeah.
I don't even know what it is.
Here comes another wave.
Yeah, and they'll be wanting people to work from home again, or still. I mean,
yeah, that could work out to his advantage actually with that happening.
Alex, can I point one thing out to you that I'm not being critical. I'm just listening to it, feedback. Ken's do it, like Zoom is coming in, you know, there's more, like Gary said, more and more companies are going to be doing it. But there's times where Ken gets stuck, you know, and you're helping them.
I do not.
Now you say check this, check that, check this. That should work. Have you done it? Have you done what you're saying? Have you proven it? Because my point is with Ken, It's all fine. It's a friend.
He does know I'm here, right?
In business,
Yes, I know you're here.
No, I mean Blackwatch does know I'm here, right?
I think
who
so.
is that?
Actually, Ken, I hate to say this, but you got two of us agreeing with together.
Huh?
Catherine, try some mouthwash. You sound really weird.
Um,
I'm
I know what Blackwatch is saying, and
ums,
I'll let Alex
ums are
answer.
bad in interviews.
Huh?
Ums are bad in interviews.
Um.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I
Let me talk
agree.
to.
I agree.
Hey, Ken, I got my mouse up. It looks like it might be dirty.
Yeah, sure.
Not
No,
good.
no, I 100% agree with that.
Gary kept his mouth shut? What?
Um,
What?
So, Alex, you're still the host, by the way. I went and joined via the internet, and that way you can remain host. Because my internet right now is just in and out, and it's crazy. I'm surprised
Ken,
we
when you
didn't.
get your new,
I'm going to call him tomorrow because I thought it was going to be Saturday, but they never showed up. So I'm going to call tomorrow. I'm probably 105th on a list of 100 people, and not going to get it. I don't know.
Is this
usually
the
it sounded like
problem?
it was.
Is this the problem you're having now with the internet? Is that why you're?
My internet was going in and out, and that's why I asked if I was still connected to Zoom, because Zoom was still connected. The stream actually didn't go out for about 30 seconds for some reason.
You're connected using your phone data.
Huh?
You're connected using your phone data, your cellular plan.
No.
No.
I'm connected using my Ethernet cable through the internet. I don't do anything with my phone other than pictures, text, and talk.
And Skype
Usually in
with
that order, too. I've Skyped with my phone like twice. Doug wanted me to do something one time, so we hooked it up and reversed the camera so it was going out. But no, I don't do a lot of Skyping on, or not Skyping, but Zooming on the phone. Honestly, this is about the time of the month where my internet company will shut it down and do maintenance without prior notification, and I get so pissed at that. Sorry, YouTube. Because they claim they can't tell us they're going to do it, but yet they can send a text out saying your bill's due to everybody, and or here's the new hot offer we got to everybody. So
A couple of times recently, I've noticed my internet company will automatically update the software on the modem, and when they do that, it turns the internet off. Well, it doesn't last that long, and the only reason why I know it happens is because there's a timer on my modem. It tells me how long it's been on for, how long it's been on, and if that timer gets reset, I know that either the power's gone out or they've done it.
yeah, I know it because I'm sitting here doing a Zoom, and all of a
Okay.
sudden everything's frozen. I'm going, can you guys hear me? I can't hear you. And then I look down and I got the little globe in the lower right hand corner. I'm like, oh, no internet. And then I'll
Well,
call
I
my
can
internet
guarantee you
company. I'll
one
say,
thing.
what's going on? And
I can almost guarantee you one thing. Whenever the internet goes out in this house, I'm the first one to know it. And the reason why that is because my mom and dad mostly use 90% of the time, both of them are on their phones. And if the internet goes out on your phone, if your Wi-Fi goes out and you're on your phone,
go to cellular.
your phone will automatically switch to cellular if your Wi-Fi connection drops out. Now, in my case, because I'm using a separate router as an access point connected to my ISP modem, it won't drop out. If the internet connection fails, it won't drop out. So I have to specifically tell, if there's a problem, I have to specifically tell my mom and dad, disconnect your Wi-Fi because the Wi-Fi is not working. Turn your Wi-Fi off on your phone or whatever. Because otherwise you won't be able to get out the internet you'll want.
Yeah, sometimes it
And
works.
then I have to switch over to my hotspot on my
Picture
phone.
this.
Does your people charge you extra for the hotspot?
Right now, the reason why I'm getting the hotspot is because I'm actually on the free government lifeline of government assistance cell phone plan, but I
Oh,
actually bought my own. I actually bought my own phone, and my phone has the capability to do hotspot. And the reason why I'm getting it is because since COVID, they have the lifeline people have started this thing called emergency broadband benefit, which provides basically free data, free text, and free calls, unlimited to everybody
no,
on the.
So why did my
the
bill
reason,
go up? And that's the exact reason they said my bill went up. So you're telling me I'm supposed to get that for free?
no, they told me I'm paying for a hotspot.
Well, yeah,
Well,
my
I don't
bill went
know.
up for the exact same reason he just explained he's getting for free. So, and I'm sure it's for all carriers. I currently have AT&T.
So your bill went up because of COVID.
My bill went up because of the benefits you just described you're getting for free because of COVID. Yes.
Well, before COVID, I was still getting benefits for free. It just wasn't unlimited. I
I'm
was
the guinea
using
pig of the world. When anything has to be tested, I am the one they use, and I get charged for it.
before COVID. Before COVID, the normal it was like 1,000 minutes unlimited text and like 3 gigs or 4 gigs of data, and now because of COVID, it's unlimited data and hotspot with unlimited text and unlimited calls.
How long have you had that?
How long has it been unlimited?
Yeah, or the the reason I say hotspot, it's nothing to do with just I got raped on hotspot. We had electric out here, got the electric back on for our generator, but to get the internet, I had to use the phone. I got charged like $400 for the phone for like 2 days.
Boy, they seen you coming.
Did they send you a box of chocolates first?
No, just a greasy glove.
Do you pay for the extra line to have that? Doggone it.
Have one. It's a cell phone.
The hotspot.
No, it's just part of the phone.
Yeah, see,
AT
again, they were when because I
my
looked into
mom
doing a hotspot, and they said, well, you have to initiate a third line to do that in order to have the hotspot. I'm like, that makes no sense, and I was not. I
my
was in
mom pays
Chicago
for
at the time.
unlimited. My
What kind of
mom
phone do
pays
you have?
for unlimited through AT&T, which is technically 22 gigabytes a month. And because she's paying for unlimited through AT&T, AT&T won't let her use the hotspot feature on her phone. So you have to pay extra for that.
So
And
today's the
it's funny.
6th, correct?
Yeah.
Yep. No,
Number
7.
Well,
7.
for you it's the 7th. I got 21 minutes remaining. Okay, that's what I thought.
Pearl Harbor Day.
Oh my gosh.
That wasn't a joke. Yeah, it's number 5 on your settings for if you get an iPhone. Personal hotspot is off, turn it on, and
Yeah, but I
you're ready to
can't
rock and roll.
with AT&T. I have to pay to get that, and I'm not going to do that.
Yes, my
So,
mom does too. But I'm using
uh,
AT&T. But I'm with my free service and using track phone as my because the parent company of the company I use is I get the service through SafeLink, but the parent company of SafeLink is track phone, and so I'm able to use AT&T towers through track phone and get
This
all this.
this is not a negative. I want to go on AT&T towers.
Alex, did you say that your ISP has given you broader packages because of at no charge because of COVID right now?
It's not my ISP, it's my cell phone provider.
Because they did that here at Bell. You know, it was just PR. You know, we're going to take the cap off everything else. It ended within 3 months, and the rates went up. $10 a month or something.
Now
just
what'll happen with me is the rates won't go up because it's always been free government assisted phone service. But what'll happen is they'll just turn off the hotspot.
Just out of curiosity, can you guys see my screen?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, I brought it up because I wanted to show you where my data is at.
I got the picture. I got the picture of virtual agent right there. Can you clear that?
virtual agent. No, I like that.
And Stout virtual agent. You didn't
Yeah.
read chat. Bye.
Yeah, and I'm gonna every time I do that, I'm going to forward it to someone else. But I just wanted to show you that I got 10 days left, and I'm not even at 50%. So right now I pay for 2,000 gigabyte or 2 terabyte. So I, I mean, I'm switching to another company to the fiber optic. So and it's going to be unlimited. But I just wonder if they went in there and did some monkey business just to get me to do that. And again, it's just me. It's just how I think. They probably didn't. But
Little monkey business.
monkey business, they go in there and instead of being at 856.7 gigabyte, they jack that up to, oh, you're at 1200 and something, and
Well, first of all, you can watch it held daily if you want to. Second, most people use enough to get the screw you anyway.
yeah, I mean, there's no doubt in my mind that if they wanted to make me think I'm using a lot of internet, I could look at it tonight and it says 867. Overnight, that could miraculously jump up to 1200. And if I don't call and say something about it, they're gonna send me the message. Okay, here again, they sent me a message saying you're at 90% of your data usage, but they can't send a message and let you know when they're gonna shut the internet down and do maintenance. Yeah, I paid it, but I didn't show you guys the part where it says I'm past due, but because it's due today. But I got a confirmation number, so I know I paid it.
Now that they do. Ours done that a couple of times.
How long when you say they shut the internet down and do maintenance? How long does their maintenance last?
Well, they claim it could last up until 6 o'clock in the morning every time I call. But I also tell them I'm going to call back in an hour, and it damn well better be working or I'm calling back. And you know what? Usually within about 20 minutes of that time, it's working. So
Well,
the squeaky wheel gets the grease.
I've never had that problem. I've never had that particular problem with my provider.
I used to be really nice and kind about it, and I found being nice and kind about it, it was 6 o'clock in the morning. But then when I started using the harsh language of gosh darn it and doggone it and shucky poo darn, it was then 4 o'clock. But then when I say it damn well better be, it was instant. Never mind.
They had to recycle their routers.
Yeah, it's always something. I mean, I've actually had one of the higher echelon people for MediaCom at my house inspecting my box because I called so much, and he was like, I just wanted to see what all the problem was. I'm like, God doggone internet doesn't work. And he was like, yeah, we've been having problems. I got them working over there 2 streets over. I'm like, that's good. I'm on this street, not 2 streets over.
I agree with you, but I like that.
Yeah, just...
I'm over here.
Yeah. I'm like, oh, fine. Let me move 2 streets away. Okay, go about what you're talking about. I just wanted to get that in. Sorry. It's Alex's show now.
Would you really want to be one of those technicians today with everybody relying on the internet? And
no, not really.
Eric Burke cut them any slack.
You know how much money they make? None.
I know when they came out last time to check the lines, and the tech sat in front of my house for 30 minutes doing absolutely nothing, and they billed me $50 because the technician was here.
You know what frustrates me? I know that if I was able-bodied, I could probably do what they do. What they have to come to my house to do myself, but because we have to pay a company to give us internet, they have to be the ones to come out and do it regardless.
And I know,
and I'm pretty sure I know that probably 95% of those people that have come out to our house to fix our internet probably or not, you know, probably do not have a college degree or A+ certified and or Cisco certified.
So real
Probably
quick,
don't
I'm gonna shut the stream off on YouTube. Tony, thank you for being here. Jeff, Ryman, if you're still watching, hope you get feeling better. Hope to see you tomorrow night. Blackwatch, Matthew, BH Ringer. I know 2 of the 3 of you are on the Zoom, so we'll continue talking. Tony, look forward to the days join us on Zoom. Even if you pull a Chris Garrett and just listen in the background, that would be fine. Thanks. I'm ending the YouTube stream now. It's been 1 hour, 51 minutes, and 15 seconds. See everyone
One of your
tomorrow night.
shortest ones then.
Bye for now.